into the Jordy Culotta Show. Wave your hand out there, baby!
Shout out to the show.
She puts the pinky into the nostril. Man, look at that.
Healthy competition, there's nothing like it.
Y'all grow up. The line's wrapped around the stadium. Different strengths. I just lost a tooth.
It's going to be fun.
You know, we might have a story.
I love what you're doing.
Ogeron wants to take us fishing this afternoon.
Sharif, you play for the bad boys of the SEC, man. We don't apologize to anybody.
But a lot of people are saying you're going to be wearing number 7.
I don't really know. I want to.
He look crazy, Bill. Good feet on the old man.
Definitely come back.
We'll be right back with the Jordy Culotta Show. Welcome in to a Tuesday edition of the Jordy Culotta Show, driven and powered here by Go Chevrolet, like we are every single day. Shout out to our crew, Nick Richard, Lee Carney, and all of them down in LaPlace, Louisiana. Great dealerships up in Tennessee, always online.
GEAUX
Chevrolet.com. Also, Metropolitan Health Group, real doctors, real solutions, bringing you our phone line. Our phone line this morning, Bob Starkey, LSU women's assistant basketball coach, is going to be here. Tigers number 3 in the country in the AP poll. Back in the top 5, feels great. Same week that Simone Augustus has her statue unveiled on campus. LSU women's basketball back in relevancy as far as the top 5 goes. We'll talk to Coach Starkey about it coming up here at 8:15 this morning. Big one up against Arkansas coming up on Thursday. We'll talk to him about preparation for the Hogs as LSU looks to keep it rolling here. As they are on fire right now, number 3 in the country. Looking forward to talking to Coach Starkey. We'll also get some news here on Walker Howard. It would seem to be in the next couple of hours, next 24 hours at least, with classes starting to resume all over college campuses across the country. You would imagine that an announcement would be imminent here pretty soon. He has made officials now to Ole Miss and to TCU. So it looks like these two schools, Ole Miss, TCU, it seems like Florida had a little bit to say about it, but that'll be out of the choices here.
Gun to your head
for Walker Howard. I would still say TCU. I would still say it would surprise me a lot if he made this choice to jump into the portal and go to Ole Miss.
The reason I would say he would do it is because of like the Garrett Riley situation.
Yeah, the Garrett Riley thing definitely had a huge effect.
That's a wrench.
Right.
Huge effect.
And then, I mean, Lane Kiffin runs almost the same offense. He wants to throw the ball. He just had to run last year with the running backs that he had, and he didn't really have the quarterback he wanted. He gets Walker Howard. He's right back where he wants to be in terms of offense.
Is Jackson Dart coming back?
Yeah, but I mean, he wasn't sold on Jackson Dart.
You could tell he didn't really like him.
Yeah, you could tell. He didn't really, he wasn't really down. I mean, Ole Miss, one thing that Ole Miss does is they allow you access to their program on YouTube. They have a series called The Season that, I watched it definitely for the LSU week. I watched it the week after they played LSU. But then you kind of, you're just sitting there on some weekends and you just kind of watch a couple of episodes, and it does give you access to that program, and you can definitely tell that Lane Kiffin does not like Jackson Dart.
Right.
You can just tell that. I mean, he's like, we can't win with this guy.
This is not my guy.
We're not doing anything with this guy.
And Lane would be the guy to tell him too, to his face.
Bro, we're not
Jackson,
going to win
I
with
appreciate you coming here.
Yeah, absolutely.
If I can get Walker Howard,
you're damn right. We're recruiting Walker Howard. If he gets here, he's going to start. I mean,
sorry,
the portal's open for everybody.
Yeah, right. So I mean, do with that information what you want, but that's what we're doing.
He is the biggest Twitter troll of all time.
It is. That was definitely a troll move with the at Brian Kelly with the dance moves with Walker Howard. So maybe he knows something. I know that there are crystal balls that are calling Ole Miss the pledge for Walker Howard. That would still be surprising to me. I know that TCU was a place that he really made a mark on him during recruiting. And without the legacy that he had of LSU, obviously his dad, and then, of course, his mother was somebody who was an athlete here as well. He's got siblings that have played sports on campus too. I think that TCU probably would have been the choice for him coming out of high school if LSU wasn't so sentimental to him. So we'll wait and see. We should know something here pretty soon.
How many days do they have? It's got to be, like you said, soon. I think
somebody in the chat just said the portal closes tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That 45-day window.
School starts today.
Just because of classes resuming.
Yeah.
I would imagine you gotta get to where you're at, man.
Oh, I don't know if classes start today, Coach.
Oh,
Good
I
for you,
forgot I was
Stewie.
still your graduate.
What a good feeling.
I
remember that one.
Oh my
Like
God.
the first semester, I didn't have to pay a fee bill. You know what I mean? Like, nobody's looking for me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
good.
Like all my parking tickets are good. All this stuff, I don't have to go, try to con some professor at the first day of I'm not going to be here for the next 3 months, but I got to pass.
Shout out D. Jacobson.
Type of conversation. So
Ass.
Feels
good for
good.
you, Stu.
Yeah.
Welcome to the real world.
There's nothing.
Pay your rent.
There's nothing better than you not being in school and your friends are still have
Yes.
one semester left. You're like, oh man, you going to class?
He's talking about going to class yesterday. He's like, yeah, I got class from 11 to 4. He has
Tuesday, Thursday.
He has French, the
Whoa.
long game. And I was like, bro, I'm
Right.
so happy I'm out. Well, they have to for Mass Comm. They have to take
Yeah.
a foreign language.
I know that's why I got out of Mass Comm, because
This is awful.
well, not only that, my Spanish teacher in high school was my baseball teacher. He gave me the test with it already circled, and then I go to LSU and
You
Mass.
still failed?
No, I passed all A's. And then I go to LSU and they're speaking Spanish
Yeah, you have to-
day one.
you have
And I
to,
was
like,
like, I don't know a
right.
single
Speak it.
I don't know a single word.
Habla no español.
Yeah. No, I got up and walked out. And I was like, looks like I'm a sport admin major now. Mass Comm was the ticket
Pura
until
vida.
it wasn't.
Pura vida. City Cafe brings you the Jordy Culotta Show. Shout out to our crew over at City Cafe, Squeaky Miranda and the crew. Cody Miranda, go and see him. We celebrated little Jay's birthday over there last week. Had a crew in the back, man. It was great. Had great service, obviously great selection. Something for everyone. There was, there's moms, dads, kids, siblings, everybody in that room, and everybody was pleased with their meal, and it was something for everyone. So go see them. City Cafe, citycafebr.net. Where good friends meet, where good friends go to eat. Been around for over 100 years. City Cafe, citycafebr.net. Tom Brady and the Buccaneers last night upended 31-14 by Dak Prescott and the Cowboys. Micah Parsons is going to be a problem for San Francisco.
He's a problem for anybody.
He's going to be an issue for San Francisco. And while I think the 49ers are going to beat the Cowboys, this is going to be a great game on television to watch aesthetically, first and foremost. This is going to take me back to my childhood. I mean, growing up, that was the first road win for the Cowboys since 1992.
Lord.
Jimmy Johnson, Michael Irvin snorting coke off of strippers, scoring touchdowns. I mean,
How about
Troy
the Cowboys?
Aikman, Emmitt Smith,
Michael Irvin.
the bad boys, the Cowboys, man. I mean, growing up, man, the Cowboys were the squad, and they're accomplishing things that they haven't done since those teams lived back in the early 90s. And if you were a kid in the early 90s, you remember the NFL playoffs with the Cowboys and the 49ers being played in mud-soaked Candlestick Park
And a
with
young
Steve
Berman.
Young, Jerry Rice, Michael Irvin, Derek Harper, man, Troy Aikman, Nate Newton, Russell Maryland. Oh, from just
barely
an
out-aging
aesthetic,
me. Yes.
aesthetic standpoint. Darren Woodson.
Wasn't even a
Oh,
thought.
now we're talking.
Darren Woodson was a young Cowboy on those squads. Dion went back and forth between the 49ers and the Cowboys during those days.
Him trying to shake Jerry Rice's hand, and he wanted nothing to do with it. And then Dion's like, all right, bet. We up.
I got you.
How about Dion whenever he was at the national championship? He's been cutting promos since day one after getting the Colorado job.
Oh, man.
Dion is Ronnie Rantz on
He
steroids.
is.
Dude,
He is.
On the Manning cast, he's just buffs everything. Everything's Colorado in the bag. He's got the Colorado
hat.
the hoodie. Like he's just pubbing Colorado.
who won that fight?
Jay Novacek. What a great game. What a great one, Stephen Miller. Casey McKenzie was ruled the winner. Is that right?
I'm
But
asking.
I would say Moranto won the fight by the
court of
fact that
public
it went
opinion?
all 3 rounds.
Yeah.
I mean, really, the fact that it went past the first round is an embarrassing L for Casey McKenzie. He had a lot to lose there.
Oh, he was.
I mean, we were talking about that in the lead up. I
Yeah,
mean,
he's a fighter
McKenzie's he's either a knockout in the first round or at a loss.
stuff.
And the fact that it went the distance, I mean, I sent him a 5:30 a.m. Saturday morning text, disappointed. ...
That's all you said?
That's all I said.
Ooh, sounds like the coach.
And he came back he was up, and the fact that he was up tells me that he was laying in his bed
he was
thinking to
reeling.
himself, man, I let myself down last night.
Missed a few punches.
I let my profile down. Yeah, right. My profile's taking a hit because
I mean, all you have to do is watch the promo.
that guy went 3 rounds with someone who he should have skull drug. You know what I mean?
It's tough
And he
when
hit
you
me
get in
back
there.
with 16-ounce gloves and headgear. Nobody was getting knocked out, which I disagree very much. Going back and watching just a little bit of the film and seeing some of the highlights that Ronnie Rance put out.
Ronnie King.
Oh my God.
I
He'd
mean,
be a
the
great
body
boxing
was
player.
wide open the whole night.
It just
I mean, it was an easy, just chopping a tree, bro.
Get
Just
down
chop
there.
a tree. Just hit it at the base and watch it crumble. But very disappointed in Casey McKenzie. I think it's an absolute loss. If I was him, I would be preaching, screaming from the mountaintops for a rematch. Feels a little like Rocky 1, Apollo Creed, heavy favorite. A lot to lose. His trainer was like, Apollo, do we want to do this?
are
You
you
know what I
sure?
mean? Like, this
What do you
guy's
have to
hungry.
gain?
You
He's
sure you wanna
young.
fight
I
the
mean, you're just going to
Italian?
give this guy a shot? He doesn't deserve to be in the ring with you. And Apollo's like, yeah, I mean, but I'm going to knock this bum out in 30 seconds. And the guy's like, okay.
All right, Apollo.
You know? In the 4th round, he's looking at him like, what do you want to do now?
He's still up there.
I mean, you're cut. This guy's thinking he's got a shot. What's going to happen? So it goes to distance, and Apollo says, I want a rematch. I gotta fight this guy. I gotta knock him out. Rocky ends up knocking Apollo out. By the 3rd
knock
Rocky,
each other
Apollo's
out
training
at the same
him.
time. Is there a movie that's just 90s.com?
No, me and Little Jay watched Rocky 3 and Rocky 4 on Friday night. There was
Ready.
a debate in the household on which one was better.
Rocky 3 is
Mr. T.
Clubber Lang.
What's your prediction?
That's
Pain.
Pain everywhere.
Pain all over.
That's when he has to go back to his roots. Rocky, he got too big for his britches.
Mm-hmm.
Is there? Yeah.
Right, yeah.
And then
that was the lesson.
Yes.
That was the lesson.
And he's got to start chasing.
Came
some
back to
chickens.
life.
Yeah.
Mickey died.
Yep. We got to go chase these chickens now.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. I'm going in the snow.
Get
A
in the pool.
montage.
Yep.
Starting to swim. Him and Apollo. Apollo brought him back. Made him an athlete.
Yeah.
Really, is what
Yeah.
happened. I mean, Apollo looked at him and was like, look, Rock,
You aren't athletic.
you can't just stand there and get, rocks to the head.
Clubber Lang wanted to kill him.
Kill him.
Kill him.
When he went to the statue unveilment, that was it.
Hey, fool.
That's great. That's a great Clubber Lang. Is there people that are more on steroids than Rocky 1?
Are you asking if Rocky was on?
No, I'm talking about both of them. They like
I would say, yeah, Rock and Rocky 4 for sure.
I mean, the Russian was they have a needle in the.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're
it's like you
feeding
know.
him
I was going to say,
steroids.
they're like not hiding that he's on
Whatever he
steroids.
hits, he destroys.
If he dies, he dies.
Um,
That's where the show was supposed to
When they go
go.
to touch gloves and he just like bangs
Bangs.
his man's hand. It's like,
yeah, Apollo's like, oh shit,
God damn.
we're in trouble.
This man might kill me.
My gloves
This
just
is an
like,
exhibition, Like, this is an exhibition fight.
these gloves are taped and they aren't anymore.
He fights, and then Rocky fights Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, that was a low point.
Dude, what
That's a low
I
point.
mean, or a high point.
That shows you fame in the 80s.
Yeah.
Like they had to capitalize.
It almost got to like the Fast and Furious levels where
Right.
they just like kept making them.
We're gonna fight on the moon.
Right.
So,
Tom Cruise is in the next one.
The big question last night is after the Cowboys just pummel Tom Brady
goodness.
and the Bucs, is it the end for Tom Brady? I do not think it is. I don't think that Brady sacrifices his family to play one more year in Tampa and get knocked out in the wild card round. I think there's some bigger plan here, and I think that it involves Sean Payton. Now, Payton was as transparent and as honest as I've ever heard him yesterday with Colin Cowherd. He sat down for about 45 minutes, and they talked about everything from the playoffs to what Payton's interview schedule is going to look like this week. He talked to the Houston Texans yesterday. He's going to talk to Denver at some point here in the middle of the week. He's going to talk to Carolina at the later part of the week. And he was saying, like, these are on the books. These are who I'm talking to.
I'm so interested in that because there's 3 teams that, they get Sean Payton, they have to give up the pick.
And I looked at and listened to Cowherd's 3 and Out this morning while I was riding the bike, and he did a podcast after the game last night, after the Cowboys Bucs game last night.
I got to go live.
Yeah. Well, he's out on the West Coast. He came in at like 6 o'clock.
And he didn't mind boozing a little bit.
Right,
So
he was boozed.
Yeah, of
He
course.
was like popping off the toes. Me and Sean Payton have dinner tomorrow night. It's like nobody cares, Cowherd. Give us the information.
Since when did they put what's the announcer that does the game? Joe Buck. When did they put his wife on the sideline? Like
Say it again?
His Joe Buck's wife was the sideline reporter last night.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I didn't see
Did
that.
they go to the Manning cast in the second half because the game was ass?
Yeah, I feel like
I feel like
did.
they kind of rallied the troops and made them go live.
Maybe so.
Did you see Peyton get mad?
They put him on the ESPN stream. Like they put him on the
wow.
mega, like the number 35.
Did you see Peyton after the dude missed the 3rd field goal? He was like,
Oh my
he gets
God.
out of his chair. Like, he's like mad.
I mean, did you see what Jerry Jones tweeted?
Anybody want to kick?
Anybody want to kick? I got a jersey for you. Come try out.
I mean,
He could have. None of them were consequential, but it looked like every time that they,
Lined it
when
up.
you kept looking at the score, like, did he miss 3 straight extra points?
yeah, because I left.
4.
We left and went, like, get food. And I'm on Twitter, and people are like, the Cowboys kicker is point shaving. I was like, how?
Paul Crew.
It's like, how? So we
He's
get
just
home.
not doing his job.
And as soon as we get home, he misses another extra point. I was like, oh, my God, this man's
Good
struggling.
And he
Lord.
thought he made the last one too, and he was like, "Oh my God, I missed it again."
Oh, that has got to be
But the game wasn't
worst
even
feeling.
close.
Dak was so mad.
I
Like,
saw him slamming his helmet.
like, bro, y'all are up 18-0.
And they had and the Bucs felt like they had no shot.
Tom was throwing
Like-
balls in the dirt.
Well, they don't have an offensive line. Wherever Brady goes next, they have to be.
Linemen
They got to
everywhere.
have 8 almost for sure starters in the league. You can't sacrifice losing guys like Burrow. Like Burrow going into
God.
the season, they spent over $80 million on offensive linemen in the offseason.
And none of them are there.
And now none of them are there. They also spent a first-round pick on Jonah Williams 3 years ago. He got knocked out last week.
And he's been hurt the last
I'm
3
scared
years.
to death about what's going to happen to Burrow this weekend. He's going out there with a ragtag crew that has no experience. This is a huge stage.
Luckily, Buffalo doesn't have the defensive line that most teams do, and Von Miller's out.
Von Miller is that would be my only.
But they do have
Still
that push.
NFL
I
guys
was
going
about
up
to say,
against third stringers, man.
They do have that push in the inside with Ed Oliver. He is
From?
on one right now. Where is
Houston.
he
Beat
from?
LSU.
Yeah,
Tom
he
Herman.
wanted to come to LSU.
Yeah, Tom Herman.
5-star.
Todd Herman, still on the ticker, coming to LSU. Never mind.
Todd Harris did though.
He's still here.
Golly, man. Ed Oliver would have been.
But
hell
if you
here.
talk,
Could you imagine him on the 19 team?
Oh my God.
Him and Tyler Shelvin.
Shit, Shelvin ain't playing.
Yeah.
Oliver's not coming off the field.
Shelvin literally is not playing.
Yeah, no.
He was because the Bengals took him in the 5th,
Third?
3rd,
That was 5th.
5th.
Was it fifth?
Yeah.
But he's not on the team anymore.
I mean,
But-
Reed's dominating though.
I hate to say, but that was an easy call.
Yeah, I know. Well, he didn't put rice in his gumbo. That's what Ed Orgeron's secret was.
Well, I
What
mean,
were we doing? I mean,
The man was 400 pounds. And Siaki's about to go first round.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no doubt.
from Baylor.
That's Dave
Yep.
Aranda, bro.
Yeah.
You know Aranda's going to make that guy a pro.
But if you talk about Tom Brady and Sean Payton, do you think that they're tangentially tied? Do you see that? Is that an avenue?
Absolutely. Until they do not exist,
Until death
they
do us part.
exist to me. Like there is something behind them that they are playing. And now it's all kind of aligned. Now Brady's at the end of his contract. Peyton's on the open market. There's not a job that Payton interviews this week that I think he takes.
Texans?
I don't think that he takes the Houston job. I don't think he takes the Denver job. I don't think that he takes the Carolina job. I think if the Los Angeles Chargers became serious here, I think that's somebody that could be a real threat.
Yeah.
And then
Herbert to the Saints.
I don't really overlook like still Miami. You know, that owner is so tied to Tom Brady. I mean, they're both Michigan alums. And it's obvious that Payton and Brady have kind of orchestrated a plan, or at least spoken to one another of, if this is going to happen, this is how it has to happen. It either has to be at an organization that we can take fully control of, or one that we like ultimately trust beyond belief. And I don't believe that the Spanoses and the Chargers are that family. I mean, I don't know a lot about NFL ownership, but all I've ever heard about them is bad stuff. So
Eli did
for if Payton going to take a gig, I got to imagine he's saying, nobody's messing with me.
No.
Nobody's screwing with me.
You
need to go get me just a cap guy that can help me manage the financial structure of the team, but I don't ever want to hear no again. And I think that there probably is. Now, does Brady still pull that? If I'm an owner, am I shifting the focus of my franchise into a 45-year-old quarterback that really now for the last 2 seasons in the postseason has looked old?
Yeah.
There are defensive schemes and players, guys like Micah Parsons, that can make Tom Brady look 45 years old.
Yes.
He can't play at night.
I mean,
He's too old.
he's tired.
He gets tired in the second half.
I'm not buying into that theory just because
Look at the
It's just
numbers.
Brady.
He came on in the second half, but like you could see Micah Parsons a couple times just chasing him, and Brady just throws the ball on the ground. Like he knows I'm not getting away.
Yeah.
Well, and
I don't want any of this.
Tom has always done he's done that before. Whenever, even when he played in like the Patriots, whenever it's time to kill it, he kills it. He's like, I'm not extending the play. Like he knows it's almost like he's pissed.
This is a 6 flat right here. I can't.
In the ground. But where would they be able to be? Where would they go? They can't go to Denver because you have Russell Wilson tied up in that contract. They're not going to the Chargers because you have Justin Herbert. Even though that they lost in a just immaculate fashion.
I mean, really, Miami.
But they have Tua and Mike McDaniel.
Tua, I believe that Tua is going to have some medical.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Somebody's gonna come into his life medically in the offseason and say, Tua, look, man, we're gonna take care of you financially. Don't worry about walking away and losing your. He may not be able to get the gains and the earning that he potentially could have gotten, but his life is going to be financially secure. But at some point, somebody's got to come into him and say, look, dude, you got to stop playing football.
Yeah.
You can't have the scenes and you can't have what potentially is going on in your brain happening for you to go back out there just because you don't want to feel emasculated.
He got a non-contact concussion.
Yeah. I mean, the stuff around Tua is
that's bad.
It's worse than we know.
Oh, yeah.
And
sure.
what we know is bad. What we have seen, what we have heard, what we have read, what we have witnessed on the field is nothing of it has been good. Not one piece of it makes you believe he's going to be okay to play again. I mean, there's major repercussions of if that happens again, what could ultimately happen to him. And I think that conversation has to be had on a grander scale at a much more serious time that's going to happen. And maybe Miami is the place where, Brady says, this is it.
I could see him going there, but if you're Mike McDaniel, you almost beat the Buffalo Bills with Skylar Thompson. He's a good coach.
Oh, no doubt. I believe that. But
traded to the Saints?
I still think that the Miami is it Jeffrey Ross? Jeff Ross? I
think that's the stand-up guy.
That's the stand-up guy.
Yeah, that does the roast.
It's
big sports show.
I mean,
I'm sorry,
I don't know
the
all
Dolphins owner.
Yeah.
But Stephen Ross.
Yeah, Stephen Ross.
Stephen Ross.
It is Stephen Ross.
Coach.
Stephen M. Ross.
Mm-hmm.
Old as hell.
but he's a star slut.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he wants to be Tom Brady and Sean Payton's boss.
Do you know his net worth?
He's Domino's, right? That's his deal. He's the CEO.
Real
founder.
estate developer, philanthropist, and sport teams owner is all I see.
I'd go
It's more than you think.
$2 billion.
11.
11.6 billion.
Oh my! That's unlimited money.
So Mike McDaniel, I'm not really worried about you.
Yeah, I can
what I
pay
mean?
you your little.
Like, I'll come rehire you in 4 years if they don't work out.
Yeah, but I mean, the real conversation that if you're talking about the Saints and what they have, that we've talked about this a little bit before, they have the final say in what happens with Sean Payton, and Sean Payton keeps ignoring that fact. He's acting like he's negotiating like he's a free agent when he's not.
Are you talking about the Saints?
Yes.
Yeah, but it's obvious after yesterday's conversation with Cowherd, if you go back and listen to it, him and Mickey Loomis have already talked this thing out.
Yeah.
They've already talked this thing out. I mean, like...
Oh, he's too
and
calm talking
They
about
have an understanding that it sounds like you can do whatever you want to do. But wherever you go, we're coming with at
Still want that
least
pick.
a mid to late first-round pick is what Peyton put on the record yesterday. I mean, that's the viral quote that is living from that interview is Peyton saying it sounds like the compensation to the team is going to be no less than a mid to late first-round pick. And if Peyton's saying that publicly,
Legs
chilling,
crossed.
yeah,
I mean,
like
Coach, he was.
he's just chilling.
Viked up.
Yeah, I think the Saints are gonna get mid to late first round pick, just chilling. Like, all right, Sean.
It's I mean
obviously John Gruden is no longer he's persona non grata, but how much did you get for him whenever he was traded
they
from?
got 2 firsts.
Would not Sean Payton wouldn't be in that same vein? Like this, are the
Both
Saints
got
going to
one.
get fleeced?
Yeah, probably.
I mean,
Sounds like it.
If you're getting a mid to late first for your coach,
From a team that has a top
That-
pick.
right?
If
That's why I think it's the Tex. If the Saints are doing business, it's got to be the Texans because you have the 3rd overall pick.
Coach, they have the first pick, right? Oh no, they
No.
They,
Cal-
that's why they fired-
yeah,
that's why
Lovie
they fired
Smith
him.
went out of
bummed it.
yeah,
Oh, God.
dumbass.
Could have had Bryce Young. What you
Instead,
want?
I got fired.
Instead, I got Will Anderson.
And then the Bears aren't
that's
going to
just,
take
that's just a football
quarterback.
guy though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like, I wanna win.
Yeah, I'm winning.
1-1 for the Gipper.
Like, bro.
If they want to fire me, fire me.
Oh. Edo?
Edo in
No.
Alabama.
No, that's a UCLA coach. Come get me right now.
Coach, you fired.
All right.
They gotta pay me.
$17 million. That's what Mama said.
Right.
Christ.
Go get
At
it.
least we're in a better spot. You see BK at the gymnastics. I don't understand gymnastics at all.
Same. I'm out.
What do you mean, like how to
They
judge it?
score it.
Yeah.
LSU keeps getting fleeced.
What
They
happened?
lose
got
by
beat?
like a
points?
10th of a
Like,
point.
Yeah, right.
The Russian
Russian
judge.
judge. It happened again.
Dude, this is just
Livy Dunn.
conspiracies.
Livy Dunn's not playing. Getting paid though, I'd
I
imagine.
think the best, like, I
She's
wanna
on
say-
crutches and has a cast.
Oh, God.
She's like it's folded.
I want to say one of their better gymnasts is out. Kaya, I don't know her last name, but she tore her Achilles.
Oof.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the injuries in gymnastics are insane.
Brutal.
Yeah, like
They're brutal. I mean, like that. They are. The injuries are crazy in gymnastics. I mean, the amount of surgeries that they've had by the time they're 20.
like
Look at Tom. With his hat going backwards. I mean, he's coming back to play football.
There's no doubt about it. You think he sacrificed his family for a
Gave
year with
up.
the Bucs and the wild card getting bounced?
no.
I mean, like,
He's pissed.
Oh,
this
he
is the
was-
best I told you so Giselle could ever hang over his head.
Oh, she was probably texting him at halftime.
Oh,
like,
my God, bro.
You sure you don't want to come home?
I've been through divorce. She was watching that thing with like foam coming out of her mouth. She couldn't text enough.
Salivating.
Look
Yeah,
at
right.
you
Told
bum.
you were done, you bum.
Robin said, like,
right.
He
Got
can't throw it in.
Her
catch it.
personal trainers You know what I mean? Like, smile, boys.
Oh, God.
Oh my God.
Antonio Brown's hanging out somewhere back there.
right.
And Tom's like, I wish I had Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
That resurfaced last night too. Antonio
Oh,
Brown's
and
last route when he
he-
just does somebody up and then he walks
It
off.
was against the Saints.
He'd
It's
take
the Jets.
and
Oh, it's Jets,
the thing
yeah.
about Tom Brady is he'd take Antonio Brown back at halftime last night.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No questions asked.
Where's Gronk?
Come on.
Like, it's all good, buddy. I get it.
We understand.
Now make sure and just get to this post route quick.
Get out.
I'm telling you, Brady's on an FU tour, bro.
Yeah.
He's not. If he goes out, it's gonna be. They might have to drag him off the field. It might look bad at the end for Brady because
It looked bad
last
last night.
postseason it looked bad.
Yeah.
I thought last year he got exposed a little bit. He looked old. I mean, you know, which we're saying as if it's critical, as if it's criticism. You're supposed to look old on that field when Micah Parsons is chasing you and you're 45 years old,
Like, we're only
man.
20 years younger.
I
than
mean,
you.
Micah Parsons is like a next generation type. He's Harold Perkins.
Michael Parsons just turned like 22.
I mean, put Harold Perkins in this room and say sprint.
Right.
I mean, like, ah! I mean, you couldn't get away. I mean, like, you would be like, oh my God, how fast he would get to you.
Harold Perkins ain't missing that flight coach.
I mean,
He was in a bind last night.
Yes.
Every time Michael Parsons got
you
after
can see
him.
Brady, man. That game was played in a phone booth with Micah Parsons.
And he was
You
like,
know what I mean? Like,
not gonna make
this
it.
is not fair. I mean, like, I can't do this. I can't play with this guy.
first thing Deion
I mean, he was just
said,
throwing it into the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, not even throwing it, just lobbing it to the
like,
dirt.
just behind everybody.
He,
like,
and then throwing picks in the end zone. It was
Yeah.
it was not a good look for. And we talked a little bit about this before the show with like Byron Leftwich and what they're doing on the coaching staff. Whenever they had Bruce Arians, who was on the staff for a little bit, he got in a fight with the Saints,
yeah,
and
they
then-
make him stay in the.
and then they moved him off the field. But-
They did not. Brady did.
Right, but what do they have? That offense worked.
Did it though? That's what they were running, like
That's-
those long developing
And winning the
routes.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, no doubt. But I
Yeah,
mean,
but,
Brady
like-
was at the midway point, kind of took over the play
3
calling
years
down the
ago,
stretch.
yeah.
Yeah, and he also
mean-
had like Scotty Miller was balling at one point, and
Yeah,
they had
Well,
other
not only
receivers.
that,
Gronk.
his offensive line.
Yeah, it was way
Yeah.
better.
His offensive line was incredible.
Michael Parsons exposed them last night, and that's when you talk about the next matchup. Cowboys versus
49ers.
49ers.
I'm telling you,
Niners got the line, though, Coach.
the Niners. It's an issue for the. I think the 49ers are going to win, and I love the 49ers, and I would put them almost as my Super Bowl favorite in the NFC right now.
Yeah.
Their offensive line is a little vulnerable. And Dallas showed last night that they got the X factor. They got Parsons. You know, it's a lot like LSU. You can account for everything, but
when 40
they got
shows
40.
up, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, yeah, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, we can play it, but odds are he's going to chase your guy down from the backside and embarrass him. And Parsons he's that dude, but they got a couple of guys up front that can
Marcus Lawrence is
that
still
can
up there.
rattle him, you know. And if you get to Purdy, he's still
A rookie.
Come on now,
Purdy
you know what I
Bird.
mean? Like,
Pretty bird.
I mean, this is just another Kyle Shanahan flex of
He's a magician.
Give me
whether it's
anybody.
Jimmy G, Trey Lance, or Mr. Irrelevant. We're
I'm
winning.
gonna win.
So, I mean, like I said, I think this game is going to be beautiful on television.
Is
And
it
I
in?
think that the Cowboys are going to be an issue for the San Francisco for you. I think it's going to be a really good divisional round game.
Is it in San Francisco?
It's in San Francisco.
This is gonna be beautiful.
Oh, dude, it's going to be I'm
Cowboys
telling
and
you,
the Blues.
It's going to be phenomenal. Last
Niners
night
and the
was
Whites.
great. I thought the grass stains last night was a great touch.
I mean, everything about it is.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
The NFL,
Yep.
it's such a great product. I mean, they got people dying on the field, and you're not even talking about it.
Yeah, he's healthy now.
Yeah, he's back.
He might play.
Yeah, he might play next
Oh,
week.
and dude, you talk about him. You know he's going to come out for the Buffalo game. And,
Oh, lead 'em out.
yeah.
Oh, my God.
Lead
that
'em out.
place is going
That
to
place
be
is
on
gonna be-
tilt.
Oh my.
Is that the Bengals?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, man. Joey B's in trouble. He's in.
Yeah.
I mean, you talk about pass rush. Look at
He's
it's the
he's
same
in a
thing.
bind.
He's the same thing he had to do last year, but you can't keep putting him in that situation. I understand the Bengals tried to get better,
Yeah.
and it's unfortunate the way it works. And Joe Burrow does not give a hoobits it about it because he doesn't. That's just not his mentality. But they're in a bind.
Bad spot.
I mean, if you had to pick one team to come out if you had to pick your Super Bowl matchup, it still feels like 49ers
Kansas City
yes.
Kansas City and San Francisco. I mean, KC gets the draw at Jacksonville. You know what I mean? Like Jacksonville, for as impressive as last weekend was, and last weekend I thought was a growth that you saw some steps taken from Jacksonville's franchise. They're still a couple players away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's still like that big time wide receiver away.
Mm-hmm. I don't have a big time
You
pass rusher really.
Yeah, right. I mean, I guess they're going to move on from Caleb Vaughn.
Yeah. I mean, they've drafted 2 pass rushers since Caleb Vaughn. So it's kind of like.
I mean, Arden Key don't come off the field.
He's one of their best pass rushers, which is
off a beam.
wild.
You feeling good out there? You know
Yo, I feel myself.
Feel great right now. Just got a sack.
I'm about to recover this fumble.
Remember our friends over at Barker Brothers Plumbing and Works. Barker Brothers Plumbing and Works. Get in touch with them today for any of your plumbing needs. You can talk to them at 225-776-2431. 225-776-2431. Mention the show. Save 15%. 225-776-2431. Mention the Culotta Show and save yourself 15%. They got 2 trucks working East Baton Rouge Parish every single day. So if you need any help here on this side of the river, get in touch with Jude Barker and the crew. 225-776-2431. And we will be telling you all about Barker Brothers throughout our show here. As always, make sure and hit that like button, share button, comment button, as we'll be with you here until 9 a.m. We're going to talk to Bob Starkey, who is the assistant coach, lead assistant for Kim Mulkey and the Tiger basketball crew, who is ranked number 3 in the country right now under Coach Mulkey. They got a game against Arkansas coming up on Thursday night. So we'll talk to him a little bit about that matchup. We'll talk to him, obviously, about this streak that LSU has been on. Has he seen anything like Angel Reese? He has coached some of the greats, not only that have been through LSU, but really around the game. Has he seen anything like Angel Reese here, what she's doing, especially just to the stat sheet? I mean, she's a walking double-double and, like, high-end double-doubles. I know the 25 and 28 game is going to be something that we always talk about, but, I mean, she's routinely, getting 16, 17 boards combined with, 15-plus points a night. She's must-watch basketball. You know what I mean? For, like, what you demand out of your ticket, I think, as a buying customer. Just you want to show up, you want to get good effort, you want to get, you want to see somebody at their skill play at the top level. She's worth the price of admission.
I'd love to see Lloyd play her in one-on-one.
Oh, my God.
Why? That would be awful
Just
for
to
me.
Tear your Achilles.
1-on-1 to 5.
But I'd rather play Starkey.
Man wouldn't even score.
No fucking chance do I score a bucket.
I mean, she could lock all of us up, though.
Yes.
I mean, Stewie. Yeah, I mean, you. If she was if she was like, all right, let's roll. You know what I mean? Like, check ball.
I'm not trying to get 1 point. I'm trying to get 7 digits.
And you played to 3.
I'd play. Yeah, I'm playing for something. I'm leaving here with something. If I lose, I'm leaving here with something.
But if you had to play the odds, it feels like I know this isn't a bet that you can actually take, but don't you think that it feels like they're going to be undefeated going into South Carolina?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
That game is going to be.
Here's the deal. They're so good.
They're so good.
Like, they're so good. Like, from a basketball standpoint, the way they're built, they got good ball handlers. They got good post play. They're deep. They are well coached. They share the ball. They rebound. I mean, like, they have what it takes. They are no longer a dark horse to win the national championship by any means.
They're a front runner.
They are a marked team. You know what I mean? Like, people are like, okay, LSU's. I mean, coaching matters. You want the best stat that coaching matters. The week that LSU women's basketball go to number 3 in the AP poll, Baylor falls out of the top 25 poll for the first time in over 305 weeks in that poll. Guess what the only consistent thing on both sides of that thing is, on that stat is? Kim Mulkey. Where she was last for 21 years, they were ranked in the top 5 or in the top 25 of the AP poll for over 300 straight weeks of the existence of that poll. She's been here a year and a half, and the program's ranked number 3 in the country. I mean, by no means are they a dark horse anymore. I mean, people are saying there's Mulkey, there's a contender. And that game versus, I ran into a friend, Mary Alford, who from Benny's Car Wash yesterday. We were over at St. George watching that basketball tournament wrap up over there. And she mentioned she's got South Carolina tickets. She's hopping a flight. She's got a couple of tickets. She's making the trip over for the Sunday in February to go watch that game. And that is going to be
sold out.
Not sold out. That is going to be that is going to have a Final Four feel to a regular season SEC game. I mean, there is sincere disdain on each sideline.
Real smoke.
I mean, Dawn Staley does not like Kim Mulkey. Has talked shit about Kim Mulkey. Has been in recruits' home saying stuff that's not true about Kim Mulkey. And all of that stuff gets back to Mulkey. Now, Mulkey will not tell you whether or not she likes or dislikes Dawn Staley. She just kind of plays it as if we've been here, done this. I played this game with Gino Ariemo when I was a young coach. You know, I mean, she's experienced. And really, from this point of view, it looks like she's eating Dawn Staley's lunch as far as just living in her head. Because Staley's using things about LSU's program to recruit her program, when in return it's just kind of playing against her. So there's going to be a matchup. There's going to be just...
You can tell who's nervous and who's not.
Absolutely. And LSU women's basketball feels like a steamroller. You know, it feels like it's on its way, and anything that's in front of it is going to get run over.
It's always darkest before the dawn.
That game's going to be great. All right, we're going to close that hour when we get back. Make sure to hit that like button, share button, comment button. Back with more of the Jordy Culotta Show, driven and powered by Go Chevrolet.
Where's Cliff Kingsbury?
Looking to book a dumpster but no idea how? We've made it quick and easy for you. Check out our website at moralesrolloffs.com. Let Morales Roll-Offs know your desired delivery date, and finally, provide your contact details. To make payment, look out for an email invoice with all your booking details. On delivery day, our driver will notify you through text and email that your dumpster is ready and on the way. Now you know how easy and convenient it is. Call Morales Roll-Offs at 225-427-0000 for your dumpster.
Hey Baton Rouge, when traveling through Natchez, Mississippi, whether you need to fill up your vehicle or your belly, stop by Go-Mart and On The Go Deli. Go-Mart has clean restrooms, community coffee, an awesome beer cave, and a great selection of anything you might need on your trip. So stop by Go-Mart at 4 Sergeant Prentice Drive as you're entering Natchez on the left, and visit Tom and Wright Granning and their awesome team at Go-Mart.
Don't let the name fool you. Men's Total Health has offerings for the ladies, too. Guys, is your wife or partner suffering from urinary incontinence, low sexual desire, or pain during sex? Then the O-Shot might be for her. Don't let it scare you. It's totally natural. It's PRP. And Mike Roach and the crew at Men's Total Health will make you as comfortable as you can be. Contact me for more information, Katie at jordyculotta.com, and I'm happy to tell you everything that Men's Total Health has to offer for the ladies.
Donaldson Glass and Body, the trusted name in frame, body, and automotive paint repair since 1977. They have served their customers for over 45 years. You can find them online at dgbauto.com or stop in and see them Railroad Avenue and Division Street out in Donaldsonville, Louisiana. Look, they can help you with your insurance claims. They can make the repair process as stress-free as possible. I'm speaking from experience here. I've got numerous windshields, body repair, all done by Kenny and the crew over at Donaldsonville Glass and Body. They are, without question, the most well-equipped shop in the area. Stop in and see them today. Shop them online, dgbauto.com, or stop in and see the crew over in Division Street in Donaldsonville, Louisiana. Donaldsonville Glass and Body. Hey fellas, it's Jordy Culotta for my friends over at Men's Total Health. Guys, do you suffer from fatigue, decreased libido, erectile dysfunction, weight gain or loss of muscle mass, signs of depression, anxiety, hair loss, mental fog, general loss of interest? Then you might be suffering from low testosterone. Go see my friend Mike Roach and his great team over at Men's Total Health over in Metairie at menstotalhealth.net online. And stop in and see how they can change your life today. A simple shot and some knowledge from Mike Roach can get you back up, moving with your energy, get your sex drive back, build your muscle mass, make you feel young again. All online, menstotalhealth.net.
Red Stick Sports, a local staple in Baton Rouge to all sports fans, was founded back in 1981 and has remained a family business for over 40 years. Today, they still have the great selection on the floor, but they're also a leader in custom apparel for businesses, sports teams, and other groups. Take it from us, everybody over here at FM Digital Media. They help us out with all of our apparel. Let them help you out today. Go ask for Cody over at Red Stick Sports. Check him out online at redsticksports.biz.
I was embarrassed about my smile. Are you unhappy at yours? Do you not smile back at yourself? I called my friend, Dr. Spillers, over at Johnson Spillers. He fixed my smile, and now everywhere I go, people are complimenting it after the work that Dr. Spillers and the staff did to my mouth. They can do it to yours. Get in touch with them. JohnsonSpillers.com. 2 locations, one in Gonzales, one in Baton Rouge. Easy to find them, JohnsonSpillers.com.
Southern
We're all from different places and backgrounds. We've each experienced our own versions of life, but in the end, we're all on the same team. I'm part of that team, along with these players in purple and gold.
Kayshawn Buddha,
Malik Neighbors,
Miles Frazier,
Kyron Lacey,
Greg Brooks. Whether on the field or in the courtroom, your team matters.
So join our team. Make a difference.
Bet. Let's get it done.
In a wreck, Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys is ready to go to work for you. Come meet your team.
I'm your intake specialist. I coordinate your case and connect you with your attorney and paralegal.
That's us, your legal team.
Thanks.
And we'll fight to get you every dollar you deserve.
I'm your settlements and disbursement manager, and I'm here to get you paid on time.
I'm attorney Gordon McKernan. Put our team to work today. Just call us. Get it done.
All right, welcome back here to the Jordy Culotta Show, driven and powered by Go Chevrolet, live on this Tuesday morning. Make sure to hit that like button and share button, comment button if you don't mind. If you're not subscribed to the pod, make sure and subscribe. The Will Wade podcast yesterday was phenomenal. Coach Wade talking a little bit about what his thoughts were on a crazy college basketball weekend, as well as some of what his thoughts were on the top teams in college hoop. If you want to check that out, of course, subscribe to the Will Wade podcast. All you got to do is, if you're here on the Jordy Culotta Show YouTube page, if you click to it, you'll get a option of channels that you can also subscribe to, like the Will Wade podcast, Mic'd Up with Mikey Montook, Out of My League with Nick Diaz,
Kador.
that runs every Monday through Thursday. Roger Kador, Chopping It Up with Kador and his crew, which will air this morning due to yesterday's holiday. And then, of course, Shay's Recruiting Hour, Shay Dixon talking.
What's it called?
Talking recruiting.
Put him in a bind.
Yeah, right. But
Shay
all of
the
that,
Portal King.
all of that will be for you to choose over at.
Katie would
at
slap the
YouTube.
taste out your mouth.
Yep.
Out of yours.
That Stewie said it, not me. I folded.
All right, so in the second hour, we'll talk to Bob Starkey, who is the LSU women's basketball assistant coach. We will talk to him about obviously this run that the Tigers are on, and the week ahead with Arkansas coming up here on Thursday night, and looking forward to that big matchup with South Carolina for LSU women coming up in the next couple of weeks. So
Can you give me wasn't Starkey retired and she grabbed just when you
I
thought
don't
you
know
were out?
if he was retired
pulled me
or
back
if he
in.
was at Texas A&M for a while. I know that. But we can get that story from him on. But we've talked to him before about it when he came here, about where she was able to bring him from. But it was just when I remember when the announcement was made over the summer that she was replacing her longtime assistant that she brought with her from Baylor, who took the job down in at a smaller Florida school, and she replaced that position with Bob Starkey. I mean, that was about as good as.
When's the last time she heard no?
Oh.
And said, okay, yeah, you're right.
All right, that's cool.
I mean, it's unbelievable what she's done in such a short amount of time. Best in the sport?
It's the best I've seen done here since Saban. I mean, really, I can't remember anything even comparable to it other than what Saban did to the football program in early 2000s. You know, I mean, of just totally reversing a feeling, a curse.
She heard me say the power.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
You know, it was.
She's looking at me. She gave me the eyes.
It's unbelievable what she's doing.
If you could combine two people to have a child, Nick Saban and Kim Mulkey, to raise a coach, you could put it in like a cryo chamber.
What?
LeBron James, Serena
I
Williams.
was gonna say, yeah, LeBron and
that's
Serena.
no
That's
doubt.
That's 1-1 in every sport.
I mean, they should just do it for the culture. Did you see Bronny catch a body the other day?
Yes.
Oh, they were like pestering him at the game.
He's got an attitude now. I like it.
Yeah,
Me too.
He should. I mean,
where do you think he goes to college?
who knows what he
LSU.
puts up with? No, Ohio State.
Yeah, I think Ohio State too. But
That's how. If you don't subscribe to the Will Wade pod, you should, because Will Wade got that man in an LSU shirt. I mean, even that is a win. And if you want to ask Will Wade who his two favorite coaches are, it's Bill Self or Rick Pitino. You know what company he's running with. They're doing it the right way. Well, they're doing it anyway.
Hopefully there's some Will Wade news
Once
coming up
he
here in the
gets
next couple of weeks.
Dude, talk about court. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard don't hold a candle to what Will Wade's gonna do. It should be live streamed.
Oh, the NCAA would never.
We can.
They would never.
Put me on that jury.
put me on the stand.
But hopefully they'll have some news coming up here in the next couple of weeks on Will Wade. Check out the Will Wade podcast. So to kid,
he was awesome
on college basketball. Yeah, he's great talking it, man. He's great to hear break down the game as we will check that out. Make sure and subscribe to that podcast to keep up with the latest for sure. All right, the Carpool Queen just walked in. We will reset, get going here for the second hour. As we said, we'll talk to Coach Bob Starkey coming up here at 8:15. We'll be back with more of the Jordy Culotta Show, driven and powered by Go Chevrolet.
Carpool power.
In a wreck, Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys is ready to go to work for you. Come meet your team.
I'm your intake specialist. I coordinate your case and connect you with your attorney and paralegal.
That's us, your legal team.
Thanks.
And we'll fight to get you every dollar you deserve.
I'm your settlements and disbursement manager, and I'm here to get you paid on time.
I'm attorney Gordon McKernan. Put our team to work today. Just call us. Get it done.
Question in that game. You're listening to the Jordy Culotta Show live on YouTube. Catch it every day, 7 to 9 a.m., wherever you have internet access.
Oh, my guy, the host of Mac and Cube.
You said you wanted me to close it out.
I listen to his pod every day on WJOX 94. I thought I was going to beat Charlie. I didn't. You were fantastic as always. Have a great call in Missouri. I'll see you soon, man.
Thanks, man. Good
Later.
talking to you, Jordy.
Always. There he is. Cole Kubelik, the absolute best. Don't overthink it, ABC. When you move to a primetime slot and the SEC is getting that billing, make this man the color commentator. He's the absolute best.
Ooh, I mean, what a pro.
What a pro.
I remember telling them, hey, listen, my job here is to make sure that we bring, big time football to a small town environment, right? And so you see on movies sometimes about the way a town reacts to the football program and what it means to everybody. And that was the hopes and dreams that I had for the place. And so our kids take a distinct responsibility in wearing that Z on their helmet. It means a lot to them. And then on the flip side of that, our community does a tremendous job of supporting our program, supporting the athletic department, supporting our school as a whole. And there's really a great relationship there that's a lot of fun to be a part of.
Thank you for the access, man. Looking forward to tonight. We'll talk soon.
Coach, wait, before you go, fix your hair again one more time.
Look at him.
Let's go.
Yes. Look at him.
What do you think about that?
Game day,
what do you
baby.
think about that?
Game day. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it, man. Great to see you. Thank you.
You too, guys. I appreciate it. Y'all have a great day.
All right, man. There he is. There he is. My guy. David Brewerton checking in. What does Harold Perkins do for this defense? What does he allow you guys to do?
Yeah, Perk, man, he's just so raw, man. Like, all he know how to do is make a play. But I love him. He brings a certain type of juice to the defense, and he's right alongside of me on the edge. He knows how to rush the edge. As a young guy, that's very valuable to the defense, being able to rush the edge. Making the quarterback step up. But yeah, they put him everywhere. Middle linebacker, outside rusher. Maybe sometimes he's gonna be in the drop. So he's very versatile for our defense.
Looking to book a dumpster but no idea how? We've made it quick and easy for you. Check out our website at moralesrolloffs.com. Let Morales Roll-Offs know your desired delivery date, and finally, provide your contact details. To make payment, look out for an email invoice with all your booking details. On delivery day, our driver will notify you through text and email that your dumpster is ready and on the way. Now you know how easy and convenient it is. Call Morales Roll-Offs at 225-427-0000 for your dumpster.
Hey, Baton Rouge, when traveling through Natchez, Mississippi, whether you need to fill up your vehicle or your belly, stop by Go-Mart and On The Go Deli. Go-Mart has clean restrooms, community coffee, an awesome beer cave, and a great selection of anything you might need on your trip. So stop by Go-Mart at 4 Sergeant Prentice Drive as you're entering Natchez on the left, and visit Tom and Wright Granning and their awesome team at Go-Mart.
Don't let the name fool you. Men's Total Health has offerings for the ladies, too. Guys, is your wife or partner suffering from urinary incontinence, low sexual desire, or pain during sex? Then the O-Shot might be for her. Don't let it scare you. It's totally natural. It's PRP. And Mike Roach and the crew at Men's Total Health will make you as comfortable as you can be. Contact me for more information, Katie at jordyculottashow.com, and I'm happy to tell you everything that Men's Total Health has to offer for the ladies.
All right, welcome back here to the Jordy Culotta Show, driven and powered by Go Chevrolet, live here on this.
Look at these. Look at them.
Tuesday. It's become a great love-hate relationship.
I know.
Me and Lloyd. I know.
Yeah.
I like scream. I usually start the day screaming at him, and then we
That's right.
She
apologize
came
for
in.
everything.
She came in
I
at
reach
it.
over and caress.
Look at him.
Give me that. It's mine.
It's stuck.
It is. If you need to get it resized, I can help.
That's right. You can. The jeweler.
Big jewelry guy.
Carpool Queen, gloating this morning. You
I'm
feeling
in
good?
You are glowing.
You feeling good?
Oh, yeah.
in love with Dak.
Little Dick Prescott. Daddy Prescott. I'm sorry. My bad.
I was making fun. They did. They're like, when you get the tight end behind you, and all you're thinking is just get it in. And I was like, down looking at David. I'm like, did you hear that? Did you hear that?
I'll text Lloyd 5.
That was a
You wanted to
great
go to
game,
LSU
though.
so bad.
It was a great game.
That's the best thing that came out of Hard Knocks.
What?
Whenever
when they're messing with
Dak,
Dak
he's like,
about
you
wanting to go to
oh,
LSU.
you wanted to go to LSU so bad. He's like, he couldn't even deny it. He's like, yeah, damn it.
Best game he's played
Ever.
as a
don't know
pro.
about ever,
As a
but-
pro.
I guess 20 was it
Best
20,
game he's ever played was at LSU.
I was about to say, was it
I mean,
2015?
Yeah.
He will
That's
never
why y'all hate
recapture
him.
that
That's-
night,
that's
bro.
why y'all
I mean, I
hate
still
him.
see
Dang.
Jalen Mills getting vacuumed.
Oh,
on the
my
I mean,
goodness.
good
Just-
Lord. Just vacuuming
He probably
Tiger
still
Stadium with
has
Jalen
grass
Mills.
on his face.
That was miserable.
That
I
was
was
awful.
thinking about that this morning, like why y'all have so much hate. Like, 'cause
I don't hate him.
Yeah, I don't hate
but
that.
y'all pretty
No,
much
I hate
do.
Les.
No, I don't hate him. He's a Louisiana kid. I pull for him.
But
Yeah.
like Cowboys, like the whole thing.
No.
I just
Not-
get a
not
Mississippi
true.
State vibe when I come in here excited about Dallas, like that. Like the look on your face right now is just disgust, kind of. I don't even know if you realize you're doing it.
I don't go against.
But it's in there.
Try not to go against Dallas. My kid loves Dallas, so
Yeah.
I try to be nice about
Some
it.
bad dad stuff.
Yeah, you get your house in order.
Hey, look, kid loves Micah Parsons. I can't go against Micah Parsons.
It's new age.
Yeah,
That was a great game, though. It was fun.
I think it's just because, was it 2015?
it was.
Yes, that
Yeah.
was the year.
That's the only reason I don't like Dak, because it was not y'all. It was Mississippi State fans. They were
You
saying,
people.
"Go Dak," and it's like y'all are on defense right now.
Go Dak.
y'all know one player. Like,
Go Dak. Get that
and
first down.
we're getting folded by the Mississippi State. Like,
Either way, we're getting the D.
go Dak, go.
Dude's running.
He's not playing right
Dude's
now.
running power right, power left, unless it's
Y'all
just,
wait till Brandon Harris gets in this game.
Yeah, he almost
I mean,
caught him.
Malachi Dupree.
30 more seconds, coach.
Almost caught him. Almost caught him slipping.
The poor
talking-
kicker.
I mean,
though.
and
The poor
then-
kicker last night. I'm not talking about Mississippi State anymore.
Oh no, that kid's cooked. I mean,
y'all.
that dude's
I
cooked.
mean,
You almost have to cut him.
I think so.
oh,
I
poor
really do.
little fella.
I mean,
can't
That
cut him
was
in
the
the middle of
saddest
the playoffs.
He
though.
missed
Coach.
4 straight extra points.
what are you
It
going to
was
do? You
so
going to take that
sad.
guy with you to San Francisco? I would cut him and get a veteran that's on the street right now that has been kicking
Adam Vinatieri.
1,000 balls a week. You know what I mean? Just waiting on the call.
Cole Tracy's out there somewhere.
Somewhere.
Oh
Kicking.
God, you're
Look,
right.
I just
Somewhere.
had to throw it out there. I know he's out there somewhere.
What
kicking.
is he doing?
Waiting on the call.
Yeah.
Waiting on the call.
Dallas, hit me
Yeah,
up.
they gotta fix that before San Francisco.
Because if
Yeah.
it's any other
Nuts.
game that happens, you lose.
But you could have lost that
absolutely.
last night. Like when he missed the first 2 kicks, I was like, you can't do that with Tom Brady. You can't miss 2 points. You
Well,
can't
you
miss
can
one
now.
extra
Yeah.
point.
You can now.
When you have Micah
Jeez,
Parsons
poor
on defense,
Tom.
you can.
I know, but that was
Tom just wanted to mouth
That
kiss
was
his
tricky.
dad.
Tom wanted to what?
Mouth kiss.
Just wanted to
yeah,
mouth
I
kiss
missed
his
that
dad.
meme or
It's-
whatever
it was after the game.
He's a
Yeah.
big mouth kiss guy.
yeah.
He kisses his son on the lips.
You know?
Yeah, that's a little more acceptable as a kid. Than your
His son is
parent.
12.
I know,
Yeah.
but your parent is what, 80?
And he's
45.
45.
I mean,
I've met Tom's dad.
really?
How wet is an open mouth kiss to
Ugh.
an 80-year-old?
Oh my God.
What you're about to say just then? I just heard you out wet. I'm like,
Think
Yeah, I
about
can't even
that.
imagine.
Like at 80,
Or
like
super
going
dry.
in duck-lipped to an 80-year-old, like,
Have you seen Not Another Teen Movie?
mom or dad. I'm like, that's
Yes.
disgusting.
So much spit.
Just cheat me up.
Yeah, I mean, be normal.
Yeah, right. Like, kiss me on the hand.
You don't kiss little Jay on the lips, do you?
I do not kiss little Jay on the lips.
Just like you.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I still do kiss him in public.
That's yeah. You can give a little
Yeah,
smooch on
kiss
the
on the
cheek.
head, kiss
yeah,
on the cheek.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love my son.
The cheek is good. The
If
hand
you
would be a
open
little
mouth
weird,
kissed your
Jordy.
son at a
Can you
basketball
imagine?
game,
Oh my
you're going viral.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, like, what's up with this family?
Well, that's what
People
I
are
wonder.
weird.
Like,
Get a little
Tom's
Ferris
family-
Bueller Sloan.
Yeah.
Oof.
They might be like a naked family. Like he might have grown up in like a naked family.
9 times?
Tom.
9
How
times.
weird.
9 times. But I mean, nothing else makes
9
sense.
times?
Like you have to be that kind of family to open mouth kiss each other.
Is
right?
that yet? Okay, I'm with you here. Is this? Do you think it started because of Tom's dad open mouth kissed Tom?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
no, it's a
He
cycle.
does it to his kid.
Most
Absolutely.
definitely.
No, this is a cycle.
Yeah.
This is an absolute.
It's a bad one.
A great granddad in there, open mouth kissing.
Oh yeah,
It's a legacy. It's a line.
this has been going on forever.
It's a line of Brady's.
Yeah, we all kiss on the mouth. What are we doing?
Imagine that Thanksgiving.
Coach.
We're the weird ones.
Yeah, Dan Mullen's wife is like, damn, I missed out.
Wow. Should have married a Brady.
Imagine like being like one of the Brady's like boyfriends, and you pull up and they're just everybody's open mouth kissing. You're like,
First,
Yeah, 'cause he's got a
first
couple of
time going to
sisters.
see the family.
right?
Yes.
Do I have to kiss your grandpa or like?
That's enough.
Well, you don't have a choice.
Oh
It
yeah,
sounds like.
they come and kiss you.
Then you get to brag and say you open mouth kiss Tom Brady.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, but that's kind of a weird brag, weird flex.
To open mouth kiss Tom Brady?
I mean,
I would.
as a male.
Oh,
Yeah. As a male,
I would
yeah.
open mouth kiss.
I would
I'd
probably
go
even
right
take
in
that for
for
the
it.
story.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
You know what I mean? Like,
you know, I open mouth kiss Tom Brady. Yeah.
Brady caught me slipping, dude.
I got lost in his eyes.
I mean, like,
Right.
just let him in.
Took my pants off.
Right. Next thing you know, we were drinking martinis nude.
Now he's divorced. It might have been me. Speaking of the one-way
He was
ticket,
telling me about Sean Payton's concepts.
drive. I mean, where's Cliff Kingsbury?
Thailand.
Wherever Cliff Kingsbury wants to be right now.
Open mouth kissing little Thai ladies.
No,
I saw The Hangover 3.
Yeah.
that's
I don't
what
know
I
if that's
mean.
ladies he's kissing.
That's
think
what's
about
happening.
Entourage.
Always.
When Vince takes the
Yes.
trip, he misses out on Medellin, or he gets the review of Medellin
Medellin.
that's
Yeah.
no good.
Mm.
And he grabs his slappiest of dick friends in Turtle and says, hop a jet,
Only me and you.
whatever you want, buddy.
And I'm
However many of them you want, whatever ethnicity of them you want. We'll eat the cuisine.
I'm not coming
We'll
back.
jet ski.
And poor E.
Don't pack.
Oh, he was taking calls.
I mean, that's a trip that you absolutely. If I went to Costa Rica again, and Kelly and I talked about this, I would pack a carry-on book sack with a couple of bathing suits and a couple of cutoffs, and
it.
whatever I didn't get, I just buy there.
Yeah.
How
you
much-
don't need anything.
You need nothing.
You need a
I wore the
swimsuit.
same thing every single day.
I mean, that's
I
Jordy
packed
Culotta.
three.
Yeah.
I packed 3 swimsuits. 2 of them didn't fit well. I wore the same one every day.
Hey, you got
Italian.
I had a cut-off Nike dry fit that was just
And the same
perfect for the
shoes.
climate. I mean,
Yeah,
like
it
it was
is.
just so. It felt like I was wearing nothing,
Yeah.
and I wore the same thing. I mean, my stuff stayed folded like under the clip of the luggage.
wow.
Like I didn't even unclip the luggage to get anything.
So did you buy new cute swimsuits to take on your honeymoon and then realize
I did not.
like, oh.
I did not. I mean, I had one that Kelly had purchased like in the summer for
Yeah.
me that was too late to kind of
Yeah.
unveil last summer.
Yeah.
Did you see anything weird?
And I guess I've lost a couple of pounds because like my old school
Mike
suits
Roach.
just
Okay.
were falling off.
Men's Total Health.
Yeah,
Where
right.
you at? There you go.
But the honest way.
No needles.
The ozone.
But I
layer.
mean, like for a trip like what Cliff Kingsbury took,
Yeah.
he packed nothing.
He probably
One
didn't
bag.
pack a bag.
Shades,
How
a
much-
Speedo.
How
He
much
has
money
enough
do you think he
money.
needs?
Just whatever my bank account has in it. I'm going to live my life. over
Thailand's
there.
really cheap too.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's like a super cheap country. So
Well, yeah, and if you have his money,
Thailand's
you're
a
not
wild
packing.
move.
Well,
It
I mean,
is.
and it's
It's the
probably the
best move.
first of a leg here. You know what
Oh,
I mean?
yeah.
Like it's probably we started in Thailand.
Yes.
We ended in New Zealand. You know what I
Hell
mean?
yeah.
Like
I'm in Australia right
I
now.
mean,
What are you
like, it
talking
is-
about?
He's gonna link up with Aaron Rodgers.
no.
Ayahuasca?
And
No, he's
then
not.
Tom Brady.
Ayahuasca.
No, he's not. Aaron Rodgers knows him too well. He's probably hanging out with people he don't know. Instagram models he's fished out of his DMs. I mean, people that are just around the world that know who Cliff Kingsbury is or not.
Or not. He
You
probably
know
that's
what I
probably
mean?
what he. Yeah.
Who
Right?
cares?
I mean, do you want to drink this umbrella drink with me out of this coconut? You know,
Yes.
I mean,
What's in here? I don't care.
in my perfectly shaped face,
Yes.
With
in the
my
shades that
perfectly-
fit.
With
Does
my
he have a
perfectly
perfectly
combed
shaved
hair.
face?
He's got a great shaped face.
Really?
I mean, he's got high
He's a
cheekbones.
great looking man. Yeah.
He's got
Yeah,
high
he's a good looking
cheekbones.
man. I just never thought about his
Still
face
has a
shape.
defined jaw.
Yeah.
I mean, he's pushing 40.
Yeah.
Has the perfect sunglasses for his face.
Has the perfect sunglasses
The
that
Ray-Bans.
sit on the cheekbones.
Yeah.
Well, which ones are they? Ray-Ban what?
I think
The
they're
eight?
actually
the
Oakley.
Wayfarers.
I think they're absolutely. I think
Oh.
they're actually Oakley.
Yeah, but not
But
today.
like the Oakley Wayfarer.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, he does.
Yeah, God.
Man,
Well
he's killing
shaped-faced?
it in Thailand.
Yeah.
Killing it in Thailand.
Crushing it
I mean, how
in
tall
Thailand.
is he?
He played quarterback
Is
for.
he over
He's probably
6 feet?
6'2".
Oh, yeah, he's over 6
So,
feet.
yeah, he's towering
Oh,
over.
no,
everybody
he's
over
killing
there.
it.
I mean,
He's Vince.
He looks like
he
a
is.
yeah. They probably
Telling
think he's like
Oh, he brought his girlfriend.
NBA player or
Oh.
something.
Oh, dang. Well, that's not as fun then.
I think.
All our theories out
She's
the
an
window.
IG model.
I think it's fine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
well,
he's
yeah.
doing just okay.
That's
I
fine.
mean, I know he's doing fine. I just mean as far as
Oh
like
yeah, that
getting
is
wild
Oakley's.
over there. Maybe
There's
she's
some
wild.
Oakley
Oakley's.
Wayfarers.
Yeah. Smokelys.
He probably has a deal with Oakley's.
Yeah.
Veronica.
Oakley has a deal with him.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to talk to Bob Starkey next here. We're
About this.
going to get the latest from Coach Starkey. Great resource, Coach Starkey is, because he can take us back to when Simone was here. They unveiled the statue of her over the weekend. It was great to see all of the love that Simone Augustus received.
Where do you rank the statue? I feel like we could have done something.
For us, we should have done something.
No. I'm saying like what they did in terms of what the statue looks like.
What do you mean?
I feel like because you always talk about her dribbling between the legs.
I thought,
and
but her
it's
jump
fine.
shot is very pure.
It's iconic.
You know, it's very iconic, and you know, I think any way you open yourself up on a statue, you're going to get.
You're fine.
You're gonna get
Yeah.
Bob Starkey next here, the Jordy Culotta Show.
More commercials.
Driven and powered by Go Chevrolet.
Spreak.
Donaldsonville Glass and Body, the trusted name in frame, body, and automotive paint repair since 1977. They have served their customers for over 45 years. You can find them online at dgbauto.com or stop in and see them Railroad Avenue and Division Street out in Donaldsonville, Louisiana. Look, they can help you with your insurance claims. They can make the repair process as stress-free as possible. I'm speaking from experience here. I've got numerous windshields, body repair, all done by Kenny and the crew over at Donaldsonville Glass and Body. They are, without question, the most well-equipped shop in the area. Stop in and see them today. Shop them online, dgbauto.com, or stop in and see the crew over in Division Street in Donaldsonville, Louisiana. Donaldsonville Glass and Body.
Here, the Jordy Culotta Show, driven and powered by Go Chevrolet. Remember to hit that like button, share button, comment button, if you don't mind. As we remind you, if you have not subscribed to the podcast, make sure to hit that subscription. LSU women's basketball right now on fire. Number 3 team in the country after a 30-point drubbing of Auburn on Sunday. They will turn around and play Arkansas coming up here on Thursday night, as they'll be over at the Merritt Center to play Arkansas if you want to get out and support. We were talking yesterday. It feels like the program is a couple of games away from being sold out eternally under Coach Mulkey. It feels like the buzz is now created a passion and an interest that is must-watch basketball when the Tigers roll it out, whether it is Angel Reese and her stat line or it's the depth, the coaching, whatever it may be. LSU women's basketball feels like a must-see product right now. Coach Bob Starkey is, of course, the associate head coach for the program and rejoins us here on the Jordy Culotta Show to talk all about what's been going on inside the world of LSU Lady Hoops. Coach, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great. How you guys doing?
Doing good, Coach. Sunday was a day for the program that I believe will live on forever for our city. Simone Augustus, who at the time when she committed to LSU, I remember Skip Bertman calling her the biggest recruit in LSU history. She turned out to go to 4 straight Final Fours and become one of the greatest women's basketball player that our country has ever produced. She had a statue to honor her time at LSU on Sunday. You, of course, were there for it during her time here and on Sunday. What'd you make of honoring one of the greats?
Well, certainly it was an iconic moment. And again, I think if you go back to what Skip was talking about, I think it went beyond women's basketball. I think for somebody that was born here in Baton Rouge, that was recruited by the Yukons and the Tennessees, Gino, Pat Summit, and for her to stay home and take our program to heights that have never been seen before. And certainly, as you alluded to, our attendance changed. Basketball became relevant. But Simone was she was a national thing. A lot of people don't realize that when Simone was a senior, we led the nation in road attendance. I mean, everybody wanted to see Simone play, and certainly that carried on all the way through towards her pro career. I'll never forget when 2016 when she was at Rio de Janeiro and the floods were ravaging Baton Rouge, and she tearfully dedicated her gold medal to the people of Baton Rouge. So she has always been about Baton Rouge, and she certainly made us all proud.
Coach, there was a great picture of Angel Reese that surfaced during that ceremony of Angel and Simone when Simone was here and Angel was younger, to celebrating that moment on Sunday. How much does she come up in recruiting today's women's college basketball player?
Oh, a great deal.
Yeah.
An absolute great deal. I mean, when you have one of the iconic figures in women's basketball, her name is certainly brought up, and certainly, we even with our team as they play, she's Jordan-like in the stories that you tell your kids about her work ethic and her competitive fire, and then certainly we take advantage of that in our recruiting presentations, and there are splashes of her throughout our practice gym and our facility. So, she's continuing to impact our program just in a different way.
The ladies have steamrolled to number 3 in the country here, Coach, and I know that's not a number that you probably don't pay a lot of attention to, but y'all have been playing really good basketball and really solid basketball. What have you made of the play up until this point?
Well, I think we have been solid, but there's more there.
Mm-hmm.
We have been a little bit inconsistent at times. I think that there have been spots during some of these games where, for a lack of a better phrase, we've gotten a little bit bored and haven't played at the level that we're capable of. And certainly that's one of the things that Coach Mulkey and we're working on in practice is for the guys to understand it's not about the opponent they're playing. It's not about the score. It's about them concentrating and focusing on being the very best they can be, because that's what we're going to need in our tank as we get further down the road and we're playing the best of the best.
Arkansas coming up on Thursday night, Coach. What's the preparation like for another SEC opponent?
Well, they're very different. I mean, you're talking about a team that shoots anywhere from 25 to 33s. Mike Neighbors, outstanding coach there, does a great job. His philosophy is try to get a shot up in 7 to 10 seconds. So if you want to see a really high-tempo, fast-paced game, this is definitely the one. They hung about, 56, 57 points in the second half on Vanderbilt last night. So it'll certainly be a high-scoring affair. I think it'll be entertaining for us. 2 things. We've got to be able to defend the threes, especially in transition. They're very good at pushing the ball and attacking the corners for the 3. They're also 3rd in the nation in free throws. So what they do is if they don't get the 3 in transition, they're driving. And if you rotate to help, they kick for the 3. And if not, they're trying to get to the rim, get to the free throw line. So we were able to defend the 3 well when we went up there and played them to start SEC, and we held the 12 free throws, and that was a big reason that we won the ball game. And we're going to have to try and do those same things.
Coach, Angel Reese, again, another double-double versus Auburn on Sunday, 23 and 15. These stat lines they're wild, right? I mean, like the way she's impacting the game, how do you quantify what she gives you every night?
She's just special. You look at the stats and just on the base of the numbers, they're amazing. But then when you watch the games and you see that she's double-teamed, she's triple-teamed, teams are now getting physical and pushing and shoving her around. So for her to continue to put those numbers up when she's getting all this attention from the opponents it's just incredible. She's having a really special season right now.
Alexis Morris comes in the other night, Coach, and she's finding it feels like she's starting to find her rhythm. How do you feel? How's the program feeling about her from just a physical standpoint of the roller coaster she's been on this year?
Well, certainly, I think she's a big key. When she is playing well, when she's distributing the ball and taking care of the ball and knocking down threes and playing at her best level, that's when our team's at best. You mentioned Angel. Well, you get those numbers every night from Angel.
Mm-hmm.
And so one of the things that we're working with Lex is to be more consistent, because she really is maybe the most important key. Just not offensively, but defensively. She can beat you in a lot of different ways. She doesn't necessarily have to drop 20. I mean, she's had a couple of double digits assist games in the last 3 or 4 games. And, of course, if you back over, she can shoot the three. She's a great penetrator. We just need for her to do that on a more consistent basis.
Coach, I don't want to speak. You're in the middle of it, and your mindset is getting prepared for Arkansas and getting this program right to be in a contender year in, year out. But just 30,000 square feet real quick for me before I get you out of here. You were on campus back in 2000 when Nick Saban took the job. It didn't take him very long to get the program set to where it kind of took off for the next 20 years. Is what we're watching with Coach Mulkey comparable to only that? Because I try to find a comparison in what she has done in a year and a half to create the buzz, the interest, and really the recognition that you guys are receiving now from a national standpoint is really unmatched.
Well, I think that's a pretty good comparison. I think both of them certainly had an idea in mind of how they wanted their teams to play and how they were going to go about doing it. I think what makes Kim extraordinary in what she's doing is she's a Louisiana native. I mean, one of the reasons we've been able to create such great buzz early is she was an immediate connection for the Louisiana people. She knows who they are, what they think, how they feel, and I think that's important. But in the basketball aspect, she's just simply, one of the best to have ever done that. Yeah. And she's very driven every single day, from the minute she wakes till the time she lays her head on the pillow. I made this comparison. You can be a thermometer or a thermostat. A thermometer reads the temperature. The thermostat sets the temperature. Well, she's a thermostat every day. She knows exactly where she wants to go and what she wants to do, and she's relentless. And I think what we're seeing right now is exciting, but I would say this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah. Y'all are fun to watch right now, Coach, and it feels like it's going to be for a while. Thank you for the time this morning. We'll see you at the Maravich Center on Thursday night.
Love it. Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir. There's Coach Bob Starkey checking in this morning from LSU women's basketball as the Lady Tigers right now number 3 in the country. And as we said, look, they are not they're not sneaking up on anybody anymore. They feel like they are here to stay and that they are they're going to be a force to be reckoned with. So that conversation brought to you by RMB Builders. If you missed that conversation, if you missed the show, remember RMB Builders brings back all of our podcasts for you that you can catch on any of your platforms that you may catch podcasts on, Spotify, Apple, anywhere that you pick up podcasts. Make sure and subscribe to the Jordy Culotta Show and all of our shows over here at FM Digital Media. Those compliments of our friends over at RMB Builders. We posted a reel from RMB yesterday. One of their great projects that they have going on gives you an idea of just the range of Rhett Bourgeois and his construction company over there at RMB. Check them out on Instagram. Check out what they got going on, rmb-builders.com. All right, something that we talked a little bit about with LSU Hoops a couple of weeks ago, I think it was going into the SEC title game, was that there's a board meeting coming up on campus here, and it's about to happen in the next couple of weeks in February, that's going to have on the agenda the renaming of the basketball court at the Maravich Center. And this, of course, has been a hot topic. This has been a topic that has polarized a lot of people on campus, and something that is, was not overlooked, but something that was just a little bit further down on the items line of things to talk about during the LSU football season and what they were accomplishing, and Brian Kelly and the new coach and the excitement of, winning 10 games and having top 5 recruiting classes and all that has come to LSU football over the last couple of months. Well, now that LSU football is back parked in the garage and suited up for another year, getting ready for another year, there are obviously things on campus that have been taking place that are about to start taking some action to them. And I'm just telling you, that the board meeting that is on the horizon in February, with the agenda line stating that there is a vote to rename Dale Brown Court to Sue Gunner Dale Brown Court, is about to happen, and the votes, I have been told, have been secured, and this is going to go down. This is happening, and I've got it from too much confirmation and too many people that it's happening. All the way to the governor's office, this has been discussed, and the governor has actually made a phone call to give his opinion, which ultimately is going to win out, right? And this is something that has been politically, it's been a war on LSU's campus for the last 6 months, 8 months, since this has popped up as a possibility. And it really popped up at the time that they named the court after Dale Brown. There is a section of the fan base, there is a section of the Board of Supervisors that believe that is unjust to Sue Gunner to not have the name Sue Gunner on the court. And a little bit that we talked about during that week, I don't know if you've seen the show, you watched the show, or you remember, but Sue Gunner was at LSU during a time and an extended amount of time where, look, women's sports, Title IX just didn't exist. It was an unfair playing field at the time as far as money, facilities, recruiting budgets, all that go into building, sustaining, and creating a winning program. Sue Gunner was set to be the head coach of the 1980 U.S. Olympic team. She was someone who had paid her dues to the game, someone that people around the game recognized as a true forward thinker and someone who meant a lot to women's basketball. She was named the U.S. national team coach for the 1980 Olympic Games, and the United States decided to boycott the games because they were in Moscow. And that cost Sue Gunner her opportunity to really put something on her resume that would have stood out and shown just her value and how much she meant to women's basketball and to what LSU had created for the program, really. I mean, the history of LSU women's basketball starts and stops with Sue Gunner. And the fact that Simone Augustus had her statue unveiled on Sunday after nearly 20 years of that story has a lot of Sue Gunner kind of baked into it, soaked into that story. So this Sue Gunner Dale Brown court is going to happen in the next couple of weeks. And there is going to be arguments on both sides of the aisle that have been happening now for months that are going to boil over into this show, into this world that we're going to start talking about here in the next couple of weeks, because it is a truly polarizing, hot topic that people are going to people are going to make public statements about. People are going to come down to Baton Rouge and voice their feelings about. People are going to take to the microphone when this is voted upon and give their feelings on this topic. And I can tell you that there is some vitriol and poison on both sides that people are waiting to spit. And it is something that the campus, the athletic administration, the board of supervisors has been dealing with and going through for almost 8 months now, and it's something that is going to be finalized here in the next couple of weeks. And there's going to be a lot of people who are happy about it. There's going to be a lot of people who are upset about it. And from my personal opinion, I think this is about as old school LSU politically tied as you can get. This is something that a fight getting into the public over naming a court after coaches, to me, that shouldn't happen. This is a very easy fix in just putting both of their names on the practice facility and making sure that anytime the program is talked about, anytime the program is shown off, you can always detail what they meant to each side of basketball on LSU's campus. The Dale Brown practice facility and the Sue Gunner practice facility. Paint it on the outside, paint it on the court, tell everybody about it, put it on the brochures. But the fact that this is caught up in day-to-day decision-making and business over at LSU and has taken up so much time and so much energy from a lot of decision-makers on that campus is disappointing in the sense of, I thought LSU was past this type of business, of at least doing business in this manner, of, finding an effective way to keep everybody, for the most part, driven and focused on the tasks that really matter at hand, and keeping the stuff that are so politically charged off the books and quickly resolute, finding a resolution for these types of issues that it's going to be bad when it hits the public. I'm telling you, people are going to come down here. Tim Brando's going to come down here. He's going to be spitting and barking into the microphone. Collis Temple, who's a board member, is very passionate about this. Mary Werner, who's a board member, is someone who is very passionate about this, about naming it Sue Gunner Court. I mean, there is a lot of powerful people that are swinging some heavy voices that are slinging a lot of mud. You know what I mean? Like it's politics at its worst for LSU, in my opinion, in the sense of it's very divisive. And it's something that, come on, do we want to be fighting about this in 2023 over who was more relevant in the 90s? Over Dale Brown and Sue Gunner? Both of them, to me, have great arguments for what they accomplished at LSU. But still, to my standard, which means nothing to anybody up there, they didn't do enough to get the court named after them. I mean, like, to me, this is something that you hold off on for somebody who wins a national championship, for somebody who's a player of the year like Shaquille O'Neal or Pistol Pete. You name the building after Pistol Pete. Name the floor after Shaq. I mean, the O'Neal floor at the Pistol Pete or at the PMAC. I'm down with it.
Me too.
Sue Gunner, Dale Brown court at the PMAC. Like, come on, man. Come on. I mean, both of them mean a ton to the history of those programs. There's no way you can write the story, write the book about LSU men's basketball without including Dale Brown as a major character within that. And there's no way that you could write the story of LSU women's basketball without including Sue Gunner as one of the main characters within that story. But to be fighting over who gets the court named after him in 2023 and the only resolution for it to find is name it both of them, I mean, this thing's going to look like a jigsaw puzzle if you paint their names on the floor. It's going to take up half the court. All because the politics at LSU couldn't figure themselves out and just close the door and say, all right, come on. Who won the national championship? None of them. Who went to more Final Fours? Brown went to one more. Who's got more wins? They both did it here. Who went to more national teams? Sue Gunner did. Who's in the Naismith Hall of Fame? Sue Gunner is. I mean, there's nothing really that really says, okay, yeah, that's the Hall of Famer. That's the one you need to name the court after. They're both well accomplished. They're both major parts of their programs respectively. But to sit here and have this stuff be debated on whose name goes on the court in 2023, it's discouraging for the business of LSU to still be dealing with that type of topic in this day and age of, look, I know there's politics at LSU. There's always going to be politics at LSU. It's Louisiana. It's tied to the state capitol. It's tied to the governor's office. Those board members are appointed by the governor. It's all politics. So I guess I'm the fool, right? But the fact that this has taken up so much time and energy in 2023 when LSU's dealing with some real life problems, some real life issues. I mean, they need a new library.
Oh, God.
But they don't need to be fighting about who's going to be naming the court in that room. But it takes up a lot of space. It takes up a lot of energy. And coming up here in the first week of February, there's going to be a board meeting about it. And the media is going to be there. And the characters are going to be there. And people are going to be stomping to the microphone and pleading their case on why it should not be named, whatever the resolution is. But I'm just here to tell you that the votes are in. The gavel's been knocked. It's going to be Sue Gunter, Dale Brown Court at the Maravich Center. That's going to happen. So whichever way you lean on it, just be prepared. And like I said, from a personal standpoint, I think this is a lot of wasted time and energy that's going into it. But if it's going to happen, I guess this is the resolution to keep as many people happy as possible. You're never going to make everybody happy on it. But to me, a clear solution would just be put Gunner's name in the women's practice facility and put Brown's name on the men's practice facility. Call it a day. Call Shaq and say, hey, after all the money that you've donated to the school and for the 3 years that you spent here, and one of those you were the National Player of the Year, we're going to reward you by naming the floor after you. I mean, cool. Shaquille O'Neal Court. I mean, that's something you could recruit towards.
I know. Why isn't that
Go
a
tell a
thing?
recruit, hey, you want to come play at Sue Gunter, Dale Brown Court? Who are they? They were somebody that fought over, who won more games in the 90s, so we had to name the court after him. Why don't you just name it after Shaq? I mean, it's a lot of wasted time, man. But this is happening. This is about to go down first week of February.
First week of February. Okay.
Board meeting on the agenda. Votes are in, from what I've been told, by too many people. I mean, enough people that I trust to go public with it. To say that I would be surprised. I would be utterly, completely shocked if the news was reversed that they were not going to name it Gunter Brown Court. But it's going to happen, man.
What are they going to do with Kim Mulkey?
I guess name it after her when she wins the Natty.
Yeah. So I'm saying they're going to have to run this thing back. She's got an 8-year contract at LSU. She's going to win 3 national championships.
Okay.
At least. Scrape up the paint again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
it needs all redoing
Sue
anyway.
Gunter, Dale Brown, Kim Mulkey Court, Shaq.
Oh, God.
I mean, just do them all. Yeah. And just run it around the baseline.
That's ridiculous, right?
This whole thing is dumb.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
I mean,
just swinging dicks.
When you said the governor got in, I was like, I'm out. I'm done.
Does it feel like this is the last thing that LSU has to like?
Yes.
It feels like almost like let's close the book on this thing.
Can we get a DJ in the stadium first?
I know, right?
Can we
Can I stop calling Baton Rouge?
How about just a new facility for the basketball program?
Exactly. That's what
just
Kim
update
wants.
the place before you put names on the floor.
No, this is more important.
Yeah, this is way more important. The
I
governor,
mean,
Shaq
really and
pay for
truly,
that? Can't he pay for renovations? Like, what's
Shaq's
going
done
on?
paying.
You think so?
Yes.
He's got a little more.
His
in
kid's
him.
gone.
He's got a little more. I'll get more of you.
But he played here.
Yeah,
like,
but I mean,
come
like
on.
you still had, pay for Sharif, pay for his experience.
Yeah.
Now all that stuff is. I mean,
facade. It's over.
You know how much Shaq gets hit up for money?
Oh,
Livy
absolutely. But I mean, at
yeah.
least this is his alma mater. Like, it really needs a facelift.
That'd be great.
Everyone knows it.
It's a good name.
Livy Duncourt.
Livy Duncourt.
Oh, jeez.
She's got the money.
Got the capital.
This is
She's got the security.
This is the most LSU thing of all time.
It feels very 80s LSU. It feels very throwback, old school. Can't get out of your own way.
Yeah. Let's have a meeting about
Fighting over the name on the court when
everybody's
nobody
walking
gives
grunting.
a shit.
It's like you're not going to sell one ticket
because
for the names on the court.
No, I don't know anything about them.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like our
but it's important to me. Goddamn
our
it.
purpose in this room is the business of LSU.
Right.
People, the bottom line is not affected 1 cent
At all.
At all.
I didn't even know what it
Whether
was called.
it's Gunter or Brown on the court.
What
So
was it called before Dale Brown Court?
Nothing.
It was nothing.
Okay, so
just be
I
nothing.
didn't even know
then.
that. Like,
It should be Dale
Why has
Brown
this
versus.
become a
They should
thing
play. They should
everywhere?
play. They should play basketball for it. Is Sue Gunter dead?
She is.
No, I think Dale Brown's gonna walk her then.
She is.
Oh gosh.
Never mind. That was a good idea until it wasn't.
That really was though.
Back it up. Back it up.
Well, then let Shaq play.
Oh
Right?
god.
Yeah, it's a weird deal.
They should Dale Brown versus Sue Gunter court.
I mean,
It's the
both of them have outstanding arguments on why they're
Neither won a
relevant
national
to
championship.
LSU.
How old is
None
Dale
of
Brown?
them have arguments on why they should have the court named after them.
Les
I'm
Miles
just
court.
Exactly.
Give it to Les.
Exactly. You want to name the football field after Les?
Dude, don't even put that in the ether.
You know what I
Because they
mean?
might have this
The Les,
debate.
No, there's
the Les
no way.
Miles Players Lounge.
Right.
The
The Les Miles Recruiting Lounge.
It ain't a Players Lounge.
Yeah,
Does
right.
the field have a name?
No.
Tiger
Doesn't.
Stadium.
But in 10
Death
years
Valley.
it will.
Yeah.
In
I
10
mean,
years you'll be selling
fields
naming
do,
rights.
so that's what
You'll
I'm
be selling
wondering.
naming rights to the field.
Yeah.
And Les Miles is just between the 20 and the 20. He doesn't.
Might
He,
happen.
he can't cross the 50.
Might happen.
I mean, it's discouraging for sure. It's
It
discouraging.
is a lot of time and money wasted.
Yeah, it is.
Are they wasting money on this?
Well, I think time is money up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
The
I mean,
money of having a board meeting about this. and
the having a board meeting alone is money.
I would love to be involved in this.
No, you absolutely
Same.
would love to be a board
Yes.
member.
Oh yeah.
Same.
How can I get on as many boards as
I
possible?
know, right?
Right.
I'm booked
But-
all day, coach.
I tell you what, we're debating for the next month here. Should we name it after Dale Brown or Sue Gunter, the
Well-
basketball court? I'll be over here texting. Let me know if y'all need me on anything serious.
I'm looking at TikToks right
Yeah,
now.
right.
Wait, what is TikTok?
Skip knows.
Should we?
Yeah.
Should we or shouldn't we?
Well, we already named it Dale Brown Court. Did we? Oh my God. Good for them though. At least they're busy.
Yeah.
Right?
Got to stay busy, coach.
Can't
You'd
keep
think they
Walker
would have
Howard on
enough.
campus, but we got to name this basketball court.
It's basketball court G's name.
Oh my
It's-
God.
I really and truly, we should send a camera crew to that board meeting.
That's what I was going to ask. Are we not
should
going?
Definitely should. I mean, I know Jacques going to be there.
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
Jacques probably already posted up right now. Got his spot.
JD.
Him and
Scarborough.
Daquano just
Got Brando coming in the parking lot on 2 wheels from Bossier.
That Saban spot.
Have they started? There's no way they would start without you, Timmy B.
Yeah.
The whole place has been waiting on you and what you have to say, Brando.
Did you text Dick?
98% of it's going to be about you, right?
I can't wait till Dick Vitale finds out that We'll Wait has a podcast.
y'all should get him on.
Well, we should just DM it to
Speaking
him. Why
of
haven't we
dead.
done that yet?
Did you see his last tweet? It was just the inside of a casket. I don't know what Dick Vitale tweeted out. It was just a picture of nothing.
Really?
He looks like an open mouth kisser.
Oh my God.
He is
Vitale.
100% an open
Vitale
mouth
and Brady would make porn together if they saw each other in public.
Right.
Because isn't he he's a huge Bucs fan.
He is. He lives in Tampa.
Yeah, he
or
lives in
Probably
Orlando.
have
Orlando,
already done
yes.
this. Yeah, they've probably already kissed.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
Oh, Tom, he's my guy. I kissed him last night. Ugh.
Right.
Oh baby.
Kiss me, baby. He's a diaper dandy. You're a
Cody-
diaper dandy.
Cody Boudreaux, I'm confused just getting in the convo. Back the content up, bro. Rewind it. That's the
Or,
beautiful
why
thing
don't you
about the
send a super
platform.
chat in?
He did already.
All right, everybody have a great day out there. We appreciate all of you interacting and being there with us. We'll be back with you tomorrow morning. Jacques will be here for his regular Wednesday performance here on the Jordy Culotta Show.
Big old butt.
Make sure and hit that like button, share button, comment
what we're
button.
doing?
We will be back with you tomorrow morning. It's today, Tuesday. We got Chopping It Up with Kador moved over here to Tuesday, so make sure you follow and keep up with Chopping It Up with Kador coming up today. That'll be at 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
10 a.m.
All right, hit that like
Out
button,
of
share
my
button.
league with Nick
Out of my league.
after that.
Out of my league, 3 o'clock.
And then voicemails. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, that's what I'm saying.
But
So
leave your voicemails today.
Start
so we
thinking.
can-
Yeah, start
Yes.
thinking.
Yeah.
Gather your thoughts.
And have a take and don't please don't suck.
Don't suck.
Don't leave your volume up. Have
Yeah.
a take and turn your volume down.
Or do.
No, it doesn't work.
Think about Dick Vitale kissing.
Why?
Have a good day.
Give me that head.
Kissing.
Ah.
Why are you so
oh,
country today?
Lee Corso and Dick Vitale kiss.
Oh God, that is.
Ugh.
Sounds like
Ew.
saliva.
Who does first?
Lee Corso 100%.
You think so?
Yes.
I think they're making him pay for his fuck it.
He could be
on
dead.
live.
This could be Weekend
That
at
was like
Bernie's.
years ago.
Yeah, but like they're just making him die live now.
I think they're gonna put him in like a
incubator.
No, I was gonna say you should put like a full mascot head on, and we don't even know that he's dead.
Weekend at Bernie's. That's what it's
Exactly.
gonna be.
And he's just.
I mean, that's
And
basically
then Pat
what we're
McAfee
at
comes
now.
in.
Jeez.
And Kurt Hershey's holding his hand the whole time.
Still got this pencil sponsorship.
If he's back next year, that's abuse.
Lee Corso?
Yeah.
That's abuse. I mean,
Yeah.
if he's alive,
Yeah.
God
and they put
willing.
him back on a set next year, that's abuse.
It is. The
Like-
one where it was freezing outside,
Oh.
like where they could hardly even function, they
Oh.
had him out there. I was like, this
He's-
is wrong.
This is wrong.
Yeah.
And I mean, like,
Lou,
where is the producer? I need the young, up-and-coming television producers like, that's it.
All right.
Enough.
All right.
Enough.
But
Somebody
it's
call
Corso.
Pat
Enough.
McAfee.
But
Enough.
They
Like,
also,
I mean, come on. The guy is slurring, man.
they let what was the other old guy? Is it Lou Holtz?
Yeah.
Lou Holtz.
Lou Holtz stayed on there until he was about to
Yeah,
die.
they let him
Because
rot.
they want to. Like, it's up to them. Like, they're fighting it.
Yeah, but is it really up to them?
Well, I mean, are you
like,
gonna
if
say
you're
no
a
to Lee
television
Corso?
producer, yes,
Yeah.
You are?
absolutely.
He's like, I'm
If
going
I am-
out there. This is
if
my
I've got
gig.
a little bit of, if I got a little bit of support behind me from upper administration,
Yeah.
and they're saying, hey man, it's your gig. Like, we trust in you, young television producer. Come change our game day format. What's the first thing you're doing? I'm getting rid of the old man.
Clearly, they're not speaking up.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, there has to be somebody
Yeah.
out there in that department that's like, I mean, I
Well,
cannot
they
believe
all
we can't
think
get
that.
rid of Lee.
They
I
all
would-
think that. No one has the guts to stand up to him, I'm sure.
I mean, I would keep doing stuff with him until it kills him.
Yeah.
Like, let him jump out of a plane.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my
just
God.
keep using him until something
Deliver the
happens.
game ball out of a plane.
McKernan.
They should let him ride Bebo, like, or let him ride the carrots.
Corso Knievel.
Yeah. Oh, with Dion.
Let
Yeah.
him run the
Boomer
Buffalo.
Sooner.
Yeah,
Let him flipped over.
Yes, they should 100% let him ride the Boomer
Dude,
Sooner.
you should do a live stream.
Ride the
from-
tiger.
Exactly, from Mike the Tiger's cage. Put Lee Corso in there for 24 hours. See who the best man wins.
I mean, that's 10 minutes.
It's sad though.
like
It really
Squid
is.
Game.
I mean,
is
like,
sad.
you know, if he was my grandfather, if
I'd
he
be
was
like-
my, if he
I'd
was my
open mouth
dad,
kiss him.
Yeah.
if he was somebody that I was, if I was
Oh my
related
God.
to, I'd say enough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stop
you gotta.
doing
You know,
this.
people have told him. Like, people are telling him.
I thought he was.
enough.
I thought he was done when
But
he
he
had
just
his.
doesn't want to.
When he had his grandkids playing in the backyard during game day.
Grandkids. That was probably his great grandkids.
Totally.
Great grandkids. They were
I mean,
little.
how old is he?
He's like 90. Huh?
Oh, let's all take a guess.
Like
I would
mid-80s.
say 87.
I was gonna say 86.
I was gonna
gonna
go
say
85.
85. Me
Yeah.
too.
Look at us.
The Price is Right.
It is the Price is Right.
Lowest dollar wins.
87.
Ooh.
Oh God.
What did I say?
87, did you not?
How old is Lou Holtz? Lou Holtz.
Lou Holtz.
Oh,
Same,
Lou
I'm
Holtz.
going
Coach
85
Holtz.
I
on
say
that one,
Lou
too.
Holtz is 82.
86.
Wow.
Wow.
How old is Dick Vitale?
Dick Vitale is
80?
85.
83.
Old fuck.
Yeah, not enough numbers there yet.
I love how much Jordy hates Dick
Dude, the
Vitale.
hate is so strong.
Buy my book. No.
Yeah, right. Get out of here. It sucks.
I threw a retirement party for someone to force them into leaving.
Ooh,
so
that's
you
a
could
good
always
one.
do that.
That's
yeah,
that's
like
a
I had
great,
a banner printed and everything.
That's a
Oh,
great
they didn't
kind of
even
like
know.
passive aggressive hate like tactic.
Well, I asked him to leave
Oh.
several times. Like, this is it. You're out. You're done. We've bought your company. You're retiring. And he wouldn't. And he was awful to everybody in the office. And so I printed up a banner and threw a party.
This
Did
is
you get
had
cake?
to.
He's like old boy in the office, like the
It
guy with the
was-
stapler.
It was,
Yeah,
I mean,
to
it,
move
yeah,
you down
it
in the
was like
basement.
that.
Look, we're gonna move you down
Yeah.
to the fire.
It was a big,
escape.
big passive aggressive move, but
No,
I
not
had to
really
do it.
passive aggressive. You told him you wanted him out.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
you
I'd already
told him
him.
before.
I'd already asked
I'd like to
him
retract that
leave.
last statement from the record.
This
true.
is just normal
I did
aggressive.
ask him to leave. I did ask him
It's
to
just
leave,
in your
he did
face.
not.
Get the fuck out of
Yeah.
here, old
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
here's your banner.
And he couldn't do anything about it. Like, I mean, he had to go through with the party and, like, you know, we're like,
Oh.
bye.
Everybody give their best Greg story. Mine, Greg, is the day you left.
Yeah, today.
Pack your shit, Greg. You're out of here.
It was
Is there
awkward.
anything of more instant regret than in Office Space when he slides it under the door and he's like, I should
Oh,
I shouldn't have done that. Because he's just like, oh, never mind, I'm going back. And he's like, oh, you can't reach it. Door's unlocked. Never checked.
That's such a good scene.
Such a great movie.
I watched it the other day.
It travels.
Oh, my God.
It travels.
It made me appreciate this job more.
Little Jay had a sleepover on Saturday night, and we did Ferris Bueller's Day.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off changed my life.
Was that their first time?
It changed mine too.
First day to see it.
Did they love it?
They loved it.
Yeah.
Bueller.
They
We had
woke
a
up the
teacher
next
that
morning
would do
like
that.
asking questions about it.
Really?
You know what I mean?
Sloan, probably my first crush.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a lot of people's first crush.
She was so hot.
She was nipping too in the pool.
Well, you know what really got me was her mentality in the classroom when the nurse came and got her, and she knew that it was all a ploy, and she was like,
They're meant for each other.
For sure.
My man,
I fucking love Ferris.
my man has arrived.
He's getting it. They write in the sky for him. Save Ferris. He's like, I'm not even.
I love when he's talking to people on the payphone at the school.
He is
so. Talk to Ferris. He's like, hey, who is this? And he's like, oh, and he hits like the sounders. It's like, oh my God, are you gonna live? He's like, I don't know. Can you make a party this weekend? He's like, yeah, I'll probably be there.
Yeah. Where are you? Chicago.
That's the best.
It is. It changed my life. My parents saw me watch it. And they saw my face, and they're like, "This is
not good.
We've unearthed something in him that will never change."
Well, it's such a great start to a
9
movie.
times.
It's like when he like
where he's like talking.
When he's like talking to them, when he's talking to the camera, and he's like giving the play-by-play on how to get out of school, like the clammy hands.
He's used up all the excuses.
And he's like in the shower, talking in the shower, and he comes out with a towel on the head, playing the clarinet. Never had one lesson. It's a great movie.
And poor Cameron
travels.
And poor Cameron, just the most neurotic person of all time. His best friend who literally tries to kill himself in the pool. He's just like, I'm done with you, Ferris. I cannot deal with this life. Abe Froman, the sausage king of Chicago.
At first, right when he calls Cameron, he's like, Cameron, come on, get
and
up.
Cameron's
come pick
like,
me
I
up.
don't want to do this anymore.
Come pick me up, Cameron. I'm taking the day off of school. He's like, we got to have your car. And he hangs up the phone and he goes, I guarantee you Cameron's sitting there debating on killing himself right now.
And he was.
And they flash back to Cameron. He's like, I should kill myself. And he calls you right. He's like, Cameron, you should not kill yourself. You should get up and come get me right now.
Cameron, I'm still waiting. If you put a lump of coal up his ass, you'd have a diamond in a week.
I forgot about that one.
Oh, it's so good, man.
In the Gordie Howe jersey.
Yeah.
He canned it. What's the score? 0-0.
game,
Who's
it's
winning?
the foul ball.
Yeah. A thumb. Let's just watch it right now.
I know, that's what I feel like we should do.
Have a great day. Hit the like button, share button, comment button. We'll be back with you tomorrow morning at 7 a.m.
Cameron, the miles are not coming off.